Alright guys, what's going on? It's Joseph here, back from another LEGO Star Wars video here today. And today I'm going to be talking about the possibility of a LEGO Star Wars CMF in 2022, and also doing some ideas, and a great idea obviously is going to be the 501st Legion edition. I'm going to be honest, this would probably never happen ever, but it's just a cool thing to speculate about, I guess. And as far as, CMF goes, we're getting a Marvel one this year, and it is rumored that we're going to get one for Star Wars in 2022. We don't know anything else about it, but just for speculation and fun, I decided to do a 501st Legion edition. And credit to Davith Ra Nurodo, I believe is how you say his name, I hope, on Instagram for most of the designs in this video. So credit to him, shout out to him, and let's get right into the video, shall we? Before I get into today's video though, guys, I do want to give a reminder that I'm doing a free set giveaway at 1,000 subs. It's either a 501st Battle Pack or an AAT, so please make sure to like and subscribe. For the first minifigure in the CMF, there's going to be 12, by the way. I decided to go with Phase 2 Captain Rex. I feel like he's like the definitive, 501st Trooper, the definitive clone trooper, really. And, what better way to start a CMF than with Phase 2 Rex? I have a feeling he might come in a set or something like that next year, or, something. We'll get some sort of Rex, I feel like, next year, but I guess what better way than to do it in a 501st themed CMF. Great minifigure, by the way. For the next minifigure slot, at spot number 2, I decided to go with the Clone Trooper Dogma. Some of you might remember him from the Clone Wars Season 4 in the Umbara arc. He doesn't get a lot of screen time necessarily, and that's really the only time we see him, but still a pretty cool design. I like his armor a lot. I think he's a cool trooper, and this is like the perfect opportunity for kind of more obscure clones like Dogma to get their chance to be released in LEGO form, so I feel like why not put him in the number 2 spot. Moving into the third minifigure of the CMF, I have a Phase 2 Hardcase. Hardcase is a really cool clone trooper, and I really love his armor as well, and just the design and detailing that he has. The paint job he's got, I think it looks really cool, and I think him in Phase 2 is really cool and a lot of fun, and I think getting him would be another nice addition again, another more obscure clone who I guess we see a little bit more of than Dogma, but still we don't see him too much, and he obviously dies in that Umbaran arc, so to get something like this would be pretty cool, and kind of, a good way for minifigures, like I said, who don't, would otherwise not be released and get released in some format. Moving into spot number 4, I have Commander Apple here, and I'm not going to lie, what I do love about him is that he has the simple, avatar arrow on his head, and that's all. It's simple, but it looks good in my opinion, and it'd be pretty easy for LEGO to make, so really no complaints here. And again, would we get him otherwise? Probably not, so this is a great opportunity through something like a CMF to release clones, like I said, like Commander Apple. So that's number 4 for you. Next up, going into spot number 5, I have Clone Trooper Tup here. Again, his design is also relatively simple, but he has the cool teardrop on his helmet, and he's obviously got a tattoo on his face. I imagine LEGO would obviously do unique prints for the faces of these clones, like Tup here, who has, some of these guys have tattoos, and then he's got the little man bun going on. So I'm sure LEGO could do something like that, which would be pretty neat. And again, would we ever get Tup otherwise? Probably not. So I feel like something like this, 501st Legion CMF would be absolutely amazing, guys. I can't lie. Moving on for the next minifigure, at spot number 6, I have Phase 2 Clone Trooper Kix. Obviously, he also has Phase 1 like Hardcase and a few other guys in this list, but I feel like for this CMF, I wanted to keep it more Phase 2 oriented because I feel like that's what most people would want anyway, and maybe they could do their own Phase 1 CMF or something like that if that were to happen. But Kix is also pretty cool. Obviously, he's a medic. He's also got some pretty cool armor designs, and I think he would also make a great selection and addition to this CMF. After that, at spot number 7, we have one of my favorites in today's video. That's going to be Phase 2 ARC Trooper 5s. And pretty cool minifigure, I'm not going to lie. The last time we got an ARC Trooper was back in 2012, I believe, in that old battle pack. And that was a great minifigure, great battle pack. But, just think about, what LEGO could do now, right? They could make 5s and a bunch of other minifigures a lot better. They could really go all out with something like this. And 5 is an important character, too. He's a relevant character. He is a major character of the Clone Wars. So, I think he deserves to get a minifigure at some point. And, again, a CMF is really a great platform to make minifigures like 5s. And I think he would be really cool to see, I'm not going to lie. Another important Star Wars character is Jesse, and that's why he's my number 8 spot with his Phase 2 Clone Trooper outfit. I'm not going to lie. Phase 1 Jesse's pretty cool. He obviously has the Clone Army, Grand Army of the Republic insignia on his helmet and tattooed on his face, but also his ARC Trooper is pretty cool too. So there's a lot of selections, in my opinion, that you could go with Jesse. I decided to go with Phase 2, I guess, because, it makes sense. It's Phase 2, but the ARC Trooper version is pretty cool too. Yeah, I feel like you can go either or with that. But he's also kind of an important character, maybe not as important as 5s, but still he's relevant, and he's seen all throughout the show of the Clone Wars, so he's a pretty important member of the 501st, and I think he deserves a minifigure. At spot number 9, I think I have my first remade minifigure or re-release besides Phase 2 Captain Rex, and that's going to be the Phase 2 501st Pilot. We got this guy a few years ago in 2013, I want to say, in the Z95 Headhunter, and it's a great minifigure. I do own this one, and LEGO really did a good job, but I feel like re-releasing this guy, because he's worth a lot of money now. People like him a lot. He's a pretty cool minifigure, kind of a one-time thing too. But re-releasing him in a CMF would be neat. Maybe they could change it up a little bit. Maybe it could be a different pilot. I don't know. But just having a Phase 2 pilot from the 501st would be cool in my opinion. Anyways, guys, at spot number 10, I have Phase 1 ARC Trooper Echo, and, I know we are rumored to be getting Echo in 2021, right, in the summer. It's supposed to be him in the Bad Batch, so it's a little bit different here. Also, he's rumored to not even be coming with a helmet, so that's interesting. That's its own debate there. But I feel like getting a, more, original Echo minifigure from him before the accident and all that stuff in Season 3 of the Clone Wars, where he was a normal trooper, and in this case, I thought that, his Phase 1 ARC Trooper variant would be the best. I mean, it's a very good looking minifigure, very good looking design, and this custom minifigure does a great job of showing what it would look like. And I think, again, with the ARC Trooper platform and stuff like that, LEGO did a great job in 2012 with that minifigure design, and I feel like they could only make it better now. And kind of like Fives, Echo's also pretty important, pretty relevant character. I mean, he's going to be one of the stars of this new show, and although, we're not seeing this version of Echo, it's still a great minifigure and a great character, and I think one that I think, LEGO ought to make, right, just for Echo. And for spots number 11 and 12, I kind of have like a duo little like combo pack here. I'm not saying that they would come together in one single, CMF bag, but I feel like they kind of go together well, and that's Mixer and Red Eye. Red Eye's on the left, Mixer's on the right of this image, and they're Phase 1, but they're definitely unique. They're, again, very, very obscure clone characters. I think they were in one episode and died, so rest in peace, but, you wouldn't really know too much about them, most likely, so, again, this is kind of a stretch here, but they're still cool minifigures, and they have cool designs. And they're part of the 501st, and to be frank, there really weren't a lot of other options I was considering outside of the first 10, so I decided to kind of throw in these two guys as kind of a final, I guess, wrap up to the whole CMF as a whole, as it would have 12 minifigures, right? So these two guys, not necessarily super exciting additions, but I feel like they'd still be kind of nice to have, and who doesn't like variety, right? So I think these two guys make sense. Anyways, though, guys, that's pretty much the wrapping up of the CMF, and I'm not going to lie, it's pretty cool, it's pretty exciting. It really hypes me up, and the speculation is always fun, but ultimately, I doubt we'd ever see anything like this. Who knows, though? Anything is possible. The 501st Battle Pack did happen, so maybe a 501st CMF one day, right? But let me know down in the comments below. Which minifigures did you guys like? What minifigure would you like to see in a CMF? And as always, guys, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.